Here on this guys, and welcome back, and today we're going to be looking at a automatic bulk brewer. So yeah, there are a lot of ingredients that can be combined, a lot of ways to get a bunch of portions, and we're going to be seeing how to do all of that and get a shulker box worth of portions um, pretty darn fast. So yeah, let's look at this. So the first part is the ingredient selection panel. So as you can see, I've got every single ingredient in the game, and then we've got buttons underneath them. So the button basically powers this piston, which sets off a small observer clock, which drops out 8 items, and then the concrete once again updates it to give 9. The items then flow all the way across into this minecart chest, which can then be distributed. So just as a demonstration, let's flick this. You can see the clock sets off and there's an extra update because of the concrete. The lamp turns on and then it turns off to show that the items are through. Say I wanted to make some slow falling, we put some phantom membrane and we decide to extend it and then make it a splash potion. So right now this design can work for up to 4 ingredients. The light turns on and then we wait for it to turn off again, and yeah, let's look at this chest and we should have all the items through. So the way that it gets distributed, while going forth it drops off all the nether wart, while coming back it drops off all the phantom membrane, once again it has to go back to drop the redstone and comes back to drop the gunpowder. So it has to make 2 trips in all, and we'll look into how to get that a tiny bit later. Now the next part of these systems is the water bottles, which is controlled in the back by this minecart chest, which can go across and distribute 3 to each of them. The minecart chest is filled up by this really neat system with a lamp indicator as well. You need those. So every time the hopper empties out, it sets off the clock, which dispenses out the glass bottles, and you can fill up this chest full of glass bottles as well. Alright, so the next part is to figure out how to send these back and forth twice, and that is controlled by this button right here. So once you've selected all your ingredients, you can flick this button to start off the brewing. This sets off a pulse extender which powers that powered rail. If you can see right now, it's powered, it's unpowered, and this powers it just long enough for 2 rounds. And we've also got a couple of target blocks here to power the other one, and also to lock this hopper up. The reason you don't want this hopper to flow through is once it's emptied out the first few bottles, a few more will go through and there will be a tiny bit of a backlog, which really causes problems in auto breweries. So that's what we've got going on here. The next problem is hopper picking up from those slots in a brewing stand. So if I took a normal water bottle, which it doesn't have any portion effects, it's going to be sucked out immediately, which is not what you want. You want it to wait for a bit of time, which is why we're going to have to lock the hoppers for a certain amount of time, which is what this part of the circuit does. So this is a very simple hopper clock, which has got 4 stacks of items in it, which is just about enough to allow 4 sets of portions, that is 4 portion steps to brew up. So that redstone block locks up all the hoppers so that none can pass through. Okay, so if we just plonk a shulker box there and we flick this button just to see this in action, you can see that that rail gets powered and then gets unpowered again for that, and then this redstone gets locked up all over again so that the items don't get through. And as you can see, the ingredients have been put in order, and now we just need to wait for a bit of time for this to brew up. Very satisfying sound. Now time for this. Yeah, this has got just a stack through, so time for a quick fast forwarder. Okay, here we are, fast forward complete, and as you can see we've got splash portions of slow falling completely down. Now this is not yet filled up, the lamp is still switched on, So it's just going to get done any moment now. And perfectly timed. You can see all the bottles have disappeared and they have funneled right in to the bottle. And now these are being emptied out and being reset. So the lamp is still switched on. Yeah, and you've got a full chest of potions just like that. And you've also seen the lamps at the back are on. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. This means Kaiser and I'll see you next time. So ciao for now. Bye bye.